The irresistible offer, creating and positioning your signature product. Tonight we're going to be getting into some product creation, creating the irresistible offer. And not only are we going to be getting into creating that irresistible offer, but there's some very important things that you need to do with that, and it all centers around positioning it and even your differentiation strategy that we're going to be getting into. We're going to be talking a little bit about pricing tonight. We're going to talk about our positioning strategies, differentiation strategies, some product creation ideas and generation. We're going to really get into a lot tonight, so just hang on. If you got a pen and paper out ready to go, we're ready to take off. Your irresistible offer. One of the easiest ways to get started online is as an affiliate marketer, and you've probably heard that several times. You'll hear that from a lot of marketers. They'll tell you, just start out as an affiliate marketer and you'll be, taken off. Well, there's probably been a lot of you already that are on this call right now that have tried the affiliate marketing techniques and started with that first, and you're trying to figure out why in the world things are really not taking off. Maybe you've made a few sales, but nothing really big yet, and you're just not sure why it's working that way when you've been told that affiliate marketing is probably the best way to begin. I, for the most part, disagree with that. And I'm going to be kind of hopefully showing you why throughout this, but I bet it's not too long before you realize that you could make even more money if you had your own product. And that's where it's all at, is getting your own product, positioning it in the right place. After that, once you get your own product, you got your lead generation products, you're building your list, that's when it really starts being effective as an affiliate marketer, is when you have that list building, you've gained that credibility, because a lot of the times, if you start out as an affiliate marketer, you do not have that credibility yet. You are not seen as the expert. So when you start doing product recommendations, a lot of people are not even buying from you. That's something when I first started out, I realized that people were not buying from me, and I had a huge list of people, but they were not buying from me when I first got started. And the reason is because they didn't know me yet, they didn't like me, they didn't trust me. But what happened is I had a list, I had my product, and I was able to start building that credibility that I need. So after that, once I gained all of that, that's when affiliate marketing really came into play and really took off. Yes, you can get started with affiliate marketing. Yes, you can make some sales, but if you really want to get moving, make things take off in a big way, you need to start thinking about getting your own product. And there's no better time to get started with it than right now. Marlon Brando said it the best in Godfather Part 1. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. And of course, we all know, if you've seen this, the offer that when Marlon Brando in when the Godfather was talking about this offer that he can't refuse, was basically like he either accepts my offer or basically it's death. We're not going to go that far, but that's kind of what we want to start putting in your mind, is that the offer that you're making, when that customer sees it, actually not even really a customer, but when that lead shows up to your page, to your website, and sees your offer, they go, there is no way that I cannot refuse this. I have to have this. They pull out that credit card and they buy. Now, there's good offers, there's great offers, and then there's irresistible offers. And those irresistible ones are what we're after, those ones that really cause somebody to pull out the credit card and say, I've got to have it right now, instead of going out and searching for maybe one of your competitors' products to see if maybe there's something a little bit better out there. Some required get elements, I call these the get elements for creating your signature products. First of all, and we've covered this right at the beginning, you need to start discovering your niche. You need to decide what niche you want to get started in. Whether it's the internet marketing niche, making money online, weight loss, pets, whatever that niche is, the area that you want to get started in, you have to discover that first. Get going in something, finding out what that niche is. You need to start researching your target market. You have got to know who your target market is. You've got to know what their problems are. You've got to know the language they're speaking. You need to start researching. We've kind of talked about that the first week or two. But you need to understand what your niche is and who the target market is, because there's going to be different targeted markets in each of these niche, and you need to specifically target the one that you're after and find out who they are. And this is a big one. You need to basically get over your fear, which keeps you making one excuse after another as why you cannot make your own product. There's so many times that so many people will say, you know, I'm just plain scared to try. I'm afraid that once I start something, it's going to just fail and I've wasted a lot of time. Well, the thing of it is if you actually go through the product creation and for some reason it fails, the thing that you need to understand is that that's not wasted time, because you now understand the process. You now understand how to create that. But hopefully by the end of this training tonight, that product that you create is not going to fail, because there's some things that you need to have in place that are going to prevent that. But get over the fear, which keeps you just making one excuse after another. Excuses are not going to get you anywhere except basically stopped. You need to get over those fears. Be able, you know, and that's something that it's really hard sometimes to just step out of that comfort zone and put that foot forward and start walking, because we're really not sure what's going to happen. You've never done it before. Guess what? We've never done a lot of things before. When we were little, we never walked until we took that first step. You know, we didn't talk until we learned how. So let's get over the fears and let's just move forward. You need to find out what works for you. Finding out what works for you. We're putting together a system that you can follow. It's a proven system that anybody can take, but within that system, you need to find out the strategies that really work for you. Because once you do, it's going to be a whole lot easier for you to move forward. Now most people are going to use the basic system that we've set up, but there's certain things that are going to be different for you as you start working through this. I don't know what those are. That's something that you're going to have to start figuring out as you go through this. If something's not working for you, it does not mean that, that the system's bad. It means that that particular part of it needs to be, changed a little bit so that it fits who you are. So find out what works for you. If you're not a teacher, you're not going to want to do products and stuff that we're doing that are going to involve teaching. Maybe you're not going to want to do coaching. Find out what works for you. Get excited and have fun. A lot of people, they're scared, but get over that and start getting some excitement. Start generating some excitement. Get other people excited about what you're doing so that they can encourage you and cheer you on with this. But just have fun with it. It's not this big scary demon that's going to, devour you when you start thinking about the products that you're creating. You have to be excited. Once you start doing that, you're going to find out that it's really not that bad, and it's actually a lot of fun. It's really fun when you start seeing that product come together, and especially when you start seeing those sales roll in, and the money starts coming in. It really gets fun at that point. All right, what's an irresistible offer? It's actually quite simple. When your prospect reads or hears about your offer, it should appear to be so incredibly compelling and that you are being so utterly generous with them that they feel like they are totally ripping you off and getting away with it. You need to figure out how you will be able to pump up the offer and make it an absolute no-brainer that your prospect will basically kick themselves if they miss out on it. So basically, think of doing maybe a training webinar. Put together such great content and really do it upright so that when people are missing it, they're like, man, I got to do whatever it can, whether it's staying up in the middle of the night, whatever it is. I have to do whatever it takes to be able to make it to those calls, to be able to join in and get the content that they're teaching. So basically you have to make it so they're going to kick themselves if they miss out on anything, or if they happen to walk away, they're going to go, man, I totally missed out. And they need to feel that. Brainstorming and research. Just get out there and get things done. Start your own products. Don't let fear overtake you and keep you from doing things. It's very vital to get started, because you need to be the credible expert that people turn to for your own products instead of depending on you to give them everybody else's. It's okay to put in affiliate products, but you need to be the credible expert in order to really build a good, strong, long-term business with a good, solid foundation to get people in.